Thank you for participating in this year's virtual event. The overview that we have for this year, we're going to have 3 days to view all these virtual clips. View them at your own convenience. You can view them in the morning, afternoon, any time of the day. You don't have to view them all at once, and they won't disappear after you view them one time. You'll be able to go back and catch something that maybe you missed out on. The several short clips will be offered to you by John Deere, West Central Equipment, Surefire Ag Systems, and Ag Leader Technology. If you have any questions that you came up with while watching all these clips, we will have a live question and answer session on Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And there will be a link emailed to you so you can join this live chat. If you can't make it to the live session, don't hesitate to reach out to your sales professionals. They will get you the answers that you have. Thank you.
If you can dream it, we can help make it real. Now, some of you may be sitting there at home thinking, yeah, right, well, I want to do this on my farm, but I don't think it's possible. Guys and gals out there, don't ever hesitate to, if you have something on your farm and you think it would work for your operation, don't hesitate to ask us about it. Throughout the years, the past 5-6 years here at West Central Equipment, we've come up with some pretty unique pieces of equipment to help our farmers maximize productivity and efficiencies on their farm. Let's face it, farming is unique. To be a farmer in today's age, you got to be an accountant. You have to be a hard-working individual, work long hours. You have to be, stock broker, so to speak. You got to sit there and every day you got to check the corn prices and try to make selling decisions based on news and events out there that you don't have any control of. To be a farmer, you got to wear many hats. And even living in the Northeast, Pennsylvania, we even find ourselves our own unique set of challenges. We have different needs in this area than other parts of the world. Corn planter, for instance. Some areas of the world, the soils can hold so much nutrients that starter fertilizer and liquid fertilizers aren't even thought of as needing to have that as an option. Pennsylvania, our soils can only hold so much. So having the ability to add different types of fertilizer to your corn planter and having the availability to place those nutrients virtually any kind of place around the seed that you want to help that corn get off to an optimal start. Throughout the past years, we've put not only dry and liquid fertilizers on planters. We've actually done planters where they have dry as well as liquid fertilizer, and we've actually even done a few that had dry fertilizer 2 or 3 inches off to the one side. We've had pop up in the row on the seed to get the seed started off right out the gate. And then we've also had nitrogen applied 6 inches away. So once the corn plant got germinated and off to a good start, it not only had dry fertilizer on one side, but it had liquid nitrogen on the other side. So we kind of spoon-fed that plant all the way throughout the year. And we did that all with just one corn planter. Let's face it, who wants to make multiple passes across the field? Fuel prices don't seem to be going down. They kind of seem to be trending up this year. So don't be afraid to think outside the box. We have double plumbed sprayers or custom built sprayers to attach on to tractors that you can go out there and side dress and spray at the same time. Maybe you want the ability to put down nitrogen, but you know you can't spray it with the sprayer because you're going to burn the leaves. So why not double plumb and implement, put two different controllers on there so that you can not only variable rate your nitrogen application, but now we can also go out there second or third time and take care of some weeds that we may have missed, or some perennials that snuck up on you in early July. We can take care of it at the same time, eliminating another pass in the field. Also, we have had a lot of research coming out with fungicides lately, and we found that in the Northeast, especially where we're cold and wet a lot, we can get out there with an early fungicide pass, V7 to V8, and gain ourselves some bushels because we have a healthier plant. So don't think double plumbing a sprayer is something that's not really an option. We've done it several times. Dry fertilizer in the springtime. We've done several units now where we've had dual product control, sometimes even triple product control, where we can segregate and keep potash and phosphorus in different bins on the same spreader, and some parts of the field may get more potash because that's what that part of the field needs, and vice versa, the other end of the field can get more phosphorus and less potash. Throughout the whole field, you're kind of tailoring your equipment to that field and only giving it what it needs, no extra, so that once again we're maximizing productivity and cutting inputs. Electric drive and ExactEmerge planters have been out now for 3 or 4 years, and John Deere and Ag Leader both have electric drive options and high speed options. Don't think that, oh, my corn planter's too old, I need to just trade it in and get a different one. Even if you want, we can upgrade your existing planter that you have right now, that there's nothing wrong with the toolbar. We have the ability to make it electric drive or high speed planter like the ExactEmerge, or we can even go with Ag Leader's Sure Speed, and we can make it, you know, high speed, high productive planter for any kind of needs in Pennsylvania. With these planters, we found that we can't go as fast as some places in the Midwest, but having the ability that you don't have a seed tube on that planter anymore makes a huge difference whenever you get to bouncier, rockier types of soils throughout Pennsylvania. The seed's not just bouncing in the seed tube, and then that leads to inadequate or not so desirable spacing. With some of these high speed planters, where the seed has no option but to go down at a constant speed and then reach the bottom of the trench at a perfect time, we can really gain some really high quality seeding, spacing and singulation with these planters. We can put electric drive on planters as old as a 7000. With John Deere's electric drive system and ExactEmerge, we can put that on planters into the early 2000s. So don't hesitate to ask about it. I'm sure there's a solution out there for your planter. AutoTrack's another one that we have come to adapt and embrace over the years. We now actually have AutoTrack available for open station tractors, some older tractors that you would have never imagined you'd ever want to put auto track on, maybe you have a need for it. Maybe you're growing vegetables or something like that, and you need auto track on a small open station tractor. With the Auto Track Universal 300 and a waterproof John Deere 4240 display, you can put auto track on an open station tractor and not have to worry about a rainstorm coming and destroying all your electronics, because let's face it, they're waterproof and ready to go. For once again, don't be afraid to think outside the box. We live in the Northeast. We have different needs than where our manufacturers build the equipment. We've also talked to people about cover crop machines, attaching them to a sprayer so you can spread cover crops while you're making that late season side dress application. We also can put air seeders or cover crop seeders on minimal tillage tools, so in the fall after you're done planting corn, you want to run that Turbo Max or your vertical tillage tool, we can put cover crops down. We can even attach cover crop machines seeders to a combine, so while you're actually combining corn or soybeans, you can go out there and be spreading a cover crop at the same time. We've done a lot of unique things over the years, so realistically, if you can dream it, we can probably help make that a reality with all the tools we have through John Deere, Ag Leader, Surefire Ag, and even a few others that I didn't mention today. There's a lot of technology out there, and here at West Central Equipment, we're not afraid to listen and help you come up with ideas to make things more profitable, get more bushels out of the field with less inputs. Because in today's day and age, in summary, you're a farmer, you got to wear many hats, you have a limited amount of time throughout the year. Don't be afraid to think outside the box, and we're here to help you. Thanks.